What's up, guys? Today I'm doing something a little different. I'm starting a new series, and I'm gonna call it Moisturizers. And it's gonna be about deep conversations, deep thoughts, and just whatever background noise. This kid's breathing loud. I'm here. I'm here with Tripping. Hello.
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 How we doing?
Hello. Okay. We're gonna be talking about the afterlife and what comes after death. What do you feel like?
Yes.
What's the one little thing you can think of right now?
I believe that afterlife, the one thing that comes into my head is heaven.
Okay.
And what your soul is like after it departs from your body. That's the first thing that comes into my head.
True. But just like the soul like goes into heaven and then you're like there, kinda.
Yeah, I feel like your soul and your body are two separate things.
Yeah.
I feel like your soul is just, what's the word? Your soul owns your body. Like, your soul didn't get to pick its body. It just came with it, I believe.
Yeah. And like I don't really believe in like a hell because I don't want to go to hell. So it's like if there is one, like I'd just rather believe in heaven. But like, do you think there's a hell?
Yeah, I feel like there's definitely a hell.
Or even if there's anything, heaven or hell, if it's just darkness, maybe. Never know.
Yeah, I definitely don't think it's... I believe that there's some sort of another realm, you can say, that is out there to where the souls are.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I have this weird, like, little memory, if you could say, that it was just darkness, but like no one really knows. And then, like, what about with ghosts, spirits?
Do I believe in ghosts?
Yeah.
I believe in ghosts.
I'd say I would
Do
too.
you?
Yeah. From not trying to brag here, from someone who I guess kind of grew up with the ghosts in his house and all that, like all the weird noises, seeing actual outlines, black figures, all that crap, and just like, that's kind of scary. And even footsteps. Still don't know how the hell that works out, but
yeah. I've never actually encountered ghosts, but I have a few that my girlfriend talked about. There's one, she went to a college last year, and the dorm room that she stayed in was very old. I would say it's over 100 years old, and that dorm room was notorious for this one girl dying in that room. And there's multiple accounts from past generations, past people who've graduated from the school who stayed in that dorm room, that they've actually said that they've seen that little girl in the hallway when they would get up. I've stayed in that dorm room, but it's creepy because the floor is like squeaky. It's an old thing, and it's just very squeaky. She also said when she was driving past my house one day to come to my house, she thought my current dog was running in the yard, but it was actually my old dog that looks very similar. And then when she passed by the tree, the dog vanished.
What? I didn't even know that. That's cool.
I know. I was
crazy.
saving that.
Yeah. One time I was like maybe 7, and I like went to bed one night, and my bed was in the corner of the room. And the next morning, me being 7, I couldn't move a whole bed by myself. No one who's gonna wake up in the middle of the night and just move. Anyway, so I woke up, and my parents came and woke me up, whatever, for school, and I ended up on the other side of the room, and they're like, what did you do? And I'm like, I don't remember what I said, but they just said, like, what do you mean? Like, I just was sleeping. And even there used to be this little like crevice between my room and the room next to me, which was like, so it connected both rooms. And when we first moved in, me and my brother went in it just to like look around, and no one else was home besides our mother, and she was downstairs in the kitchen, and the door locked behind us, and we were banging and like, hey, let us out, I'm hungry, and she thought we were messing with her, and then she's like, no, it was a friggin' like a deadbolt lock type deal. Like it wasn't like a little hook or like it just locked on itself. So
Yeah.
maybe some type of afterlife. Maybe you hang around if you have like, I don't know, unfinished business.
Yeah, I feel like that definitely. I feel like that's the reason for haunting, is that there's unfinished business that you wanna stay around for. Another thing with my girlfriend, she works at a nursing home, and then when someone dies at the nursing home, they open the window so the soul can leave the building.
Oof. Eerie.
And that's just like creepy. Not like creepy, but it's like they practice the style of like, okay, like, because obviously people are gonna die. There's different units on the nursing home where, you know, someone's just recovering for a while, unless they're staying there and they're really in bad condition, they're gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
But it's just scary to think that a soul can even be accompanying us, like right now. Like, who knows? Like a ghost. Like, there could be a ghost in my attic. Like, I don't fucking know.
And there's also that theory of like, you like rebirth, I guess, where it's like you just you die and then you're someone else and you have you don't remember your past life and all that.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I believe in that, but that would be nice. I don't want to have nothing, or I would want to keep going. You know.
Yeah. You know, I feel like definitely can be very true. I know this is kind of like Buddhism, where you keep on getting reincarnated until you reach like internal happiness, not happiness, but like you reach some level where like you're content, and then you can finally go on to another heaven or something. I'm not really too informed with Buddhism.
Yeah.
You can get reincarnated to anything, like a plant, an animal, a human, doesn't matter. But that's pretty fucking cool.
And with people that are in comas and stuff, like I wonder if, I mean, I've never been in a coma, right? You haven't.
No.
So I wonder if it's like a little mini dying. It's just people dream and they can kind of like hear the voices. I wonder maybe something similar to that.
Yeah, I never want to be in a coma. It's scary.
Yeah, you wake up and 3 months later, hey, you have a child. I don't, you know, like.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing. I remember this in psychology class. There's like this one thing called locked-in syndrome, where you literally can see and like hear people, but you can't talk or move. Like, how they find out about it is that they have to test your heart to see if you're actually awake. It's fucking scary, dude.
That does sound, that's almost like the sleep insomnia, like, in a way.
Yeah.
I would not want to mess with that, for sure. It's definitely the scary to think, like, you build this whole life and all these memories and all this, all just to lead up to the same path everyone's on, just death in a morbid way, I guess. But is this all, not saying it's all for nothing, but like, it seems it just all ends, you know. It's really scary to think, like, right now, I could be looking back at this maybe 60, 70, maybe 20 years from now, and then I'm dead, and then it's like, wow.
That's like the one thing, like, I feel like the most important thing to do to that, like, I want to leave a mark on this earth. Because think about it. Think about all the people in the world who've made an impact, but then they die and their entire life story gets forgotten about, right? All the United States presidents, they're going to be forever remembered. Because if you're learning, you know, their name is always going to be somewhere, you know. Some of the least important ones that didn't really do anything, but like George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, someone who's very important to history in some way is always going to be remembered. And I'm trying to figure out, how can my name live on when I'm dead? Like, not live on through like my family's name, but live on through other people. And like, I guess the closest thing I have to that is YouTube, right? YouTube, like, your videos are always going to be there in a way. If YouTube's still around, how many ever years goes on, YouTube might be there and your videos are always going to be there.
Yeah, it's like, hey, will anyone ever see this? Like, not to bring it back to a sad and depressing point of view, but like, is anyone even going to remember me, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure, the family tree and all that, but it's like, and missing out on future technologies, like, what if we die and it's like 10 years later they find out some way to revive people, and then it's like, oh, well, you missed out. Jeez.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely don't want to live forever. Living forever is, I don't know. That's all. I remember, that's another topic to talk about, is immortality.
Yeah.
but the whole like life thing and life after.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Just got an earthquake going on over there?
Yeah, I fucking hit my chair against my trash can. I have my socks on.
I see.
Yeah, since we're young, this episode's gonna be fucking titled "Retard" and all over the place, because I have so many ideas I want to talk about right now.
Yeah.
But we're young. We have a bright future ahead of us with technology, social media, new technology. Literally everything is growing. And if we can be a part of that new age, and like Elon Musk, fucking Tesla, or Amazon, those people who've done that big thing are going to be memorized, like music artists, Kanye and Tyler the Creator. Like, they're gonna be remembered because they've made some bangers. You know what I mean? How can we have our name live on after we have passed?
Chase your dreams.
I know, honestly.
I don't know. It's scary.
It is scary.
Yeah. Yeah. You think you're good? Everything?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, we can do some closing remark.
Okay. So yeah, the afterlife is tons of unanswered questions that I don't know if we'll ever find out, or how. It sucks that it has to end, but hey, you just gotta make your memories. You gotta make everything worthwhile. Life is short, and you definitely see that after you graduate. You know, it's just like, yeah, I was a kid. I still am, but you know, like something to think about. Like one day you have kids, you get married. Next day you're 70 and your wife's there, and you're rocking in a chair, and your kids don't come around that much anymore because they got families, and it's like, you know, you're just like, great, what do I do now? Like, I don't know. But
I smell it.
Oh, yep.
It's tough. Life is tough. I would have to say.
Yeah, fuck that.
Live your life, and I guess a good closing thing to say is like, live your life to the fullest, and literally nothing is impossible.
Yeah.
If you really think about it, it just seems impossible because no one has done it yet, or no one in your town has done it yet.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing is consistency. If you're consistent, you work hard, you're smart, and then you're gonna make it. Anything's possible.
I agree with that. To conclude, afterlife, it's just a scary thought, but you know, sometimes it's good to explore those thoughts that may scare you and whatnot. Maybe somehow make your life better. Say, oh, life's short, you know, I gotta do this, blah blah blah. So thanks Tripping for.
You're welcome. It's been fun.
Yep, it's been a little spiritual, scary ride, but that concludes this episode. Make sure to watch out for episode 2 and see what that's all about. See you guys later.
Subscribe.
Oh, thank you. Bye.